Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Atlanta Dream going up against the Las Vegas Aces. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
So many incredible front court players in the history of the WNBA, and we have a great matchup tonight between two of the best currently going at it.
Hey, look at the skill set of that matchup tonight. It's as elite as you can get in the entire W.
Well, they both do so much for their teams every time they take the court. This is truly a marquee matchup that everyone has tuned in to see.
Now here is Lloyd. Gray outside. Six to shoot. Jackie Young from outside. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Jones. Pick by Jones. And Asia Wilson with the block.
We're watching an elite shot blocker go to work. Great timing by Wilson. That's something she seems to have mastered.
Now here's Gray. Here's the three. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Outside Howard. Outside Canada. Griner with the screen. Inside. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Lloyd guarded by Canada. Lloyd with it. Griner's there. And it's Lloyd missing.
Still scoreless after 4 shots. They need a bucket.
Outside Canada. Outside Howard. Down low. Jones. And that puts them in the lead.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
Here's Gray. Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Chelsea Gray missing again.
5 misses to start their game. Rough start, but they're still looking for their first basket.
Well, you know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
Atlanta in the lead. Here's Howard. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Look at the handles from Howard, just slicing her way through the defense.
Gray outside. Pass to Lloyd. Lets the three fly. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
That's the nice work on the offensive glass.
And here the Dream. Outside Canada. Howard. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go either for Ryan Howard.
Her shooting numbers slipping this quarter.
Outside Young. Pass to Wilson. Outside Lloyd. Wilson the screen. To the paint. She gets that one. And it's all knotted up.
A bruiser in the painted area. Wilson also has a soft touch.
Gray outside. Picked by Jones. To the middle. Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Now here's Wilson. Shoots over Jones. And Asia Wilson again.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Pass to Gray. Griner. Basket is good. The assist from Alicia Gray.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Gray up top. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Took the opportunity when she saw it.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Pass to Howard. Shoots over Young. Tries again. Reiner's shot is off. The Aces with the lead. On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. Wilson, three-pointer, Jackie Young. And the Aces, another three.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points. Another miss. He's having an ugly game offensively.
And stolen by Gray. Pass to Canada. Outside Howard. Shoots over Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
She's trying to get them back into it, but the results haven't been there.
Out to Gray. Lloyd. Gray defending. 5 on the clock. Pass to Wilson. Shoots over Jones. And it's Wilson missing.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Right side, Canada. Gray outside. Howard. This one for three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. Wow. But she'll go to the line.
And during the last couple of offseason, Ryan Howard has worked as a D1 assistant coach.
Yeah, others might play overseas, maybe in that new 3-on-3 league. Howard's been coaching in a major conference. What a great experience for Ryan.
The #1 pick in the 2022 draft, Ryan Howard has had a great start to her career.
Yeah, winning Rookie of the Year, and she's been at about 17 points per game over her first 3 seasons. Howard's provided a serious scoring punch, and she's only getting better, guys.
Atlanta trailing here. Pass to Jones. And here's Griner. Gray, guarded by Young. Gray outside. The three. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
And already a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, they're +5 in rebounds. That did not take long.
And last year, the Dream made the playoffs for the 2nd straight season.
Yeah, remember they missed 4 straight postseasons before that. So Atlanta, I would say, is headed in the right direction. The addition of Ryan Howard was a huge reason why.
Hate to say it, but the reality is that we're in the home stretch of the WNBA season. Man, what a year it's been.
Agreed. I wish we had more games, but it's not over just yet. The season is winding down, but the intensity is ramping up.
Absolutely elite teams focused on the playoffs right now. Well, those outside the postseason picture just trying to end the year strong.
Pass to Hillman. Wilson with the steal. Gray, defended by Coffey. Up top, Wilson. Shot from 12. Here's Smith. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, still early in her career, lots of room for Alyssa Smith to grow, and that's scary.
The Dream making a switch here. Doesn't get the second. The Dream on offense. It's a 10-point game. Howard, a special move before the shot.
She's been aggressive, looking for her shot. You like that? But already 9 attempts. She's only converted twice.
Now here's Evans. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to Wilson. 6 on the shot clock. Bell. Back to Wilson. Pass break. Here come the Dream. Here's Howard. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. It's going to be on Chelsea Gray.
That's a courageous play by Howard, taking the foul but still getting her shot in the air.
She hits both from the stripe. Evans with it. Pass to Gray.
Screen by Gustafson. On the wing, Dana Evans.
Shot clock at 6, and there's the 3-second violation. And Atlanta has possession. They trail by 6. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. Stymied again with the miss. A subpar 2 for 10 now. Pass to Smith. And a missed layup. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Aces ahead, up by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the start. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far, and they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
Coffee, left side, expanding her range. Rebound by the Aces. Here's Gray. Here's Smith. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Excellent follow-up play by Smith. She has a good awareness for where the ball is going and gets there to send it back.
The Aces with the lead. Pass to Gray. Smith. Outside Evans. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Hillman. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Coffee, no good. Outside Evans. There's the steal. Here's Howard. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the green.
You know, Ryan Howard has got a good sense for finding her shots, and she is always ready to attack, which means the defense essentially has to watch her at all times.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd. And a miss there on the triple.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Count it.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Pass to Howard. Canada. Howard up top. 10 points for her. Just 4 to shoot. Jordan Canada, and that's good. And that ties it up.
Well, the arc isn't Canada's preferred shooting location, but she does have the touch to make it work.
Gray outside. Smith. Pass to Lloyd. Let's go with a 3. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
And Lloyd is a proficient three-point shooter, which is probably why she takes these in bunches.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
Screen by Coffee. With some arc. And it's good on the layup.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Jordan Canada with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Young. Nailed from three-point land.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Pass to Howard. Shot from the top of the key. But they recover it. For three. That shot off.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them. Nice move by Melissa Smith inside, getting herself the high percentage look.
Atlanta trailing here. Now here is Canada. She has 7. Pass to Howard. Takes the 3. Some solid defense from Jackie Young.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Jordan Canada for 3. Doesn't go for her. Now the Aces with it. Now Lloyd. Gray outside. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
We'd love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Coffee outside. Pass to Howard. Back to Coffee. Now Howard, guarded by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Gray. And here's Young. To the inside. Smith. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
Well, there's the pressure that Smith puts on opponents. When Melissa gets the ball down low, it is so tough to stop her.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Jones outside. Gray. Back to Jones. Banked in off the glass.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
And the Aces with possession. Leading by 5. Inside. And here's Bell. Gray defending. Now Bell. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Wilson sets a screen. The second chance effort. Dream with the rebound. And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Jones, covered by Smith. And Jones gets it to go.
She's picked it up since the start of the second. Her shots are starting to fall.
Now here is Lloyd, guarded by Canada. To the left wing, outside Lloyd, and stolen by Canada. Pass to Jones. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field, and she's taken only 6 shots.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Atlanta calls timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. And so here's Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Outside Howard from past the arc, and she's good on the 3 ball.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
And here's Gray. Pass to Young. Wilson the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Fade away. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
And such nice work to hang around and put themselves in this position.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Jackie Young from outside. It's rebounded by Atlanta.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you could see she really wanted to answer that made three with a three of her own.
Fires for three. Jones misses. The Aces trailing. Here's Gray. Misses off the left iron. And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Canada. Gray, guarded by Young. To the middle. Here's Griner. Lloyd grabs the board. Gray, left side. Jackie Young from outside. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Dream leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Well, Ryan Howard has her fingerprints all over this one.
Her approach in the first half, I really liked it. It was an aggressive one. Take the ball into the teeth of the defense and try to get either points at the rim or sometimes even draw some fouls.
And mostly, she's been getting to the line, right? I mean, she's got the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few bruises.
Yep, that goes.
Just slicing her way to the rim. Howard showing just how dangerous she is when she's in attack mode.
Here's Gray. Pass to Lloyd. Launches a three. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
And it's blocked by Asia Wilson. And she's able to get it back. Gray with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Using a soft touch and a purposeful offensive approach, Gray's able to finish around the basket in a variety of ways.
Pass to Jones. Down low. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And she makes both free throws.
And in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
Now here's Young. She's got 11. Tries it from 16. Here's Parker Tyus. Young. Pass to Gray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Here's Jones. Howard, guarded by Young. Outside Canada. Back to Howard. From outside the arc. Wilson pulls it down.
She has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it really hasn't affected the team that much.
Now here's Young. Tight defense on her. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Well, when you talk about Jackie Young, she has the ability to put the team on her back. Young is doing it all tonight.
Right side, Canada. Jones outside. Pass to Howard. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Aces.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Put herself in a great position to finish that break off.
Yeah, and that right there is just a great read of how the play was developing and where the ball was going.
Such high basketball IQ.
Atlanta calls timeout.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Reiner,
He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
clock at 6. Here's Howard. Got it from about 16 feet.
Tough distance, but you know what? Howard can hit it with ease.
Gray outside. Here's Wilson. Reiner with the rebound.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Howard with the ball. Now Young defending. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Asia Wilson.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Howard is superb at getting fouled on the way up. Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this league.
The right way. Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
A 3 from Alicia Gray. But they'll get another chance. The pick by Jones. To the paint. Down low. And it's blocked by Asia Wilson. The fader. Reiner with the rebound. Atlanta in the lead. Outside Canada. Outside Howard. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Aces with the ball. Young shot's good.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Screen by Griner. Outside Howard. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Lloyd. Wilson. Now Gray. She has 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're not settling. Getting inside for 8 of their last 10.
It's time for this defense to step up and stop these free runs to the rim. It's just too easy.
To the middle. And that'll be Atlanta's ball as it goes out of bounds. Dream able to keep the ball here.
She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Griner. Howard to end the drought.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot.
And here's Young. She's got 17. Elbow shot on the way. Again, Las Vegas.
This just doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. No intensity out there.
Here's Gray. On the wing, Shatori Walker-Kimbrough. Goes up again. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. It goes on Asia Wilson.
I like seeing Jones earn these calls, daring the defense to foul her.
Everyone on their team is locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not one miss.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Outside Young. Wilson left side. Over Griner. Wilson no good. The Dream trail. Pass to Walker-Kimbrough. Back to Gray. Young with the steal. Wilson left side. Gray outside. Now here's Young. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Atlanta Dream.
On Thursday, they go back home and will be hosting the Minnesota Lynx. And then on Saturday, they'll host the New York Liberty.
And for their matchup with the Aces, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Who's going to get the little things done, guys? That's what I'm looking for.
The first one falls.
At the line for the green, Maya Holbrook.
That one drops. She ties it up.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Young. D right on her. There's the block.
Here's Caldwell.
Pass to Howard. The pick by Jones. For the lead. That's good, and it's Ryan Howard with the assist.
A tough customer. Jones almost invites contact around the rim.
Gray with it. She's got 8. Misses from close range.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Biggest foul call. Chelsea Gray. Second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Both good at the line. And here are the Aces now. And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Pass to Smith. Here's Bell. Guarded by Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Howard with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Dream. Walker Kimbrough. Gray defending. Count that bucket.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
Now here's Gray. Inside. Pass to Bell. And here is Gray. Can they get it? The putback.
Smith.
And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Second personal foul.
And she can't get the first one.
At the line for the green.
So neither attempt will fall that time. Now Gray. She's got 8. To the inside.
Smith.
No good with the layup. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Dream out in front, up by 4. And
It's the fourth quarter.
okay, fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one with both sides coming to play so far. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Hillman. And she drops in the layup off glass.
They'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can make.
Outside Lloyd. Here's Bell. Now here's Young. 6 to shoot. And here's Lloyd. And yep, it's good.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
And there's another one for the Dream.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
Second shot opportunity. Young shot's good.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Atlanta in the lead. Gray outside. Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Hillman. And here's Coffey. Gray outside. From downtown. No good there.
That's some defense for you. Look, for someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as she is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding the three ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think they picked the right player to put on her.
The shot's good.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Their field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime, when it was just barely above 30%.
Gray outside. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. No good on the triple.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Outside Young. And stolen by Alicia Gray. Outside Canada. Hillman. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Dream able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Left side Canada. Shot clock at 2. Walker Kimbrough, guarded by Young.
Really, she's had a nose for the ball. She's their top rebounder.
Well, she has been today, no question. Just unbelievable effort that she's showing on the glass.
Here's Griner. Good, and Jordan Canada gets the assist.
Because of Griner's remarkable size and strength, she creates a mismatch against almost every defender.
The Aces trailing. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jackie Young drives in, and it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Such a strong defensive prowess. I love how Griner makes shooters think not once, not twice, probably at least 3 times before shooting the rock around her.
Now here's Young, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Smith. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. And Atlanta has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Now here is Lloyd, covered by Walker Kimbrough. Lloyd with it, and she converts the layup.
The sick handles of Lloyd, it works well in the two-player game. It puts defenders into a tough spot.
Pass to Hillman, to the wing on the left. Griner, no good. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Now here's Smith. She's guarded by Griner. Just 5 on the clock. Fades away. Smith, no good. Here's Canada. Three-pointer. And Bell pulls it down.
That's a shot you want to take if you're looking for the 3. Defense totally off balance.
That one, good for 2.
After a horrific first half from the field, the shots are finally starting to drop for them.
Jordan Canada drives in.
Well, Jordan Canada does the things you want from a point guard. There's no doubt about it.
Defensively, she disrupts, leading the league in steals on multiple occasions. And then offensively, she distributes, averaging about 5 dimes per game over her career. One of the best rates in league history.
Gray, left side. Asia Wilson, a good look. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
For a front court player, normally a center, Wilson has such a solid jump shot, forces you out to contest.
From deep, Alicia Gray. Wilson pulls it down.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Now here is Canada. To Howard, shoots the 3.
And Parker comes up with the rebound.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the 3.
Now Gray. Down low. Wilson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Lets the floater go. And a shot by Howard, no good.
Switching baskets must have really thrown her off because she can't get anything to fall this half.
Young shot's good.
Pivotal bucket from Young, played in so many huge college games, winning a national championship, was ready for the bright lights of the WNBA.
Pass to Howard. Yes, and a nice assist from Brianna Jones.
Absolutely fearless offensively. Howard knows her team is counting on her, so she gets it done.
Looking to get it going. And it's finished off inside by Gray.
She's shaking off that slow start and giving them a boost here in the second half.
Now here is Canada. Defense is right there. Outside Howard. Fires the three. Las Vegas grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. And they take the lead.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And the dream call time here.
The coaching staff needs to tell their players to seal off their opponents after the shot. That's fundamental. And really just basic basketball. And they're allowing way too many second shot opportunities.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Howard. Pass to Canada. Here's Gray. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ryan Howard from the arc. A rebound by Asia Wilson. The Aces with the lead. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And that one's good.
Not surprised to see Wilson score the big-time bucket. She has an assortment of moves to throw at defenders.
Outside Howard. It's over Parker Tyus. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Lloyd. And stolen by Brittany Griner. Here's Gray. And the layup's good off the glass.
Love the concentration in the clutch. Gray doesn't get overwhelmed by pressure situations.
Wilson the screen. Young. Cans the three.
How about Young showing off her determination, not allowing the pressure to get to her.
Here's Howard. The kick out to Canada. Pass to Griner. Rebound Cheyenne Parker Tyus. And that's an intentional foul.
Alicia Gray. First personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Brianna Jones. Now here's Wilson. Guarded by Jones. Outside Young. Lloyd. The three ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
They're not letting up, guys. They just keep coming at them.
And I think it's safe to say that lead is too big to overcome at this point. Just not enough time on the clock.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
The three from Alicia Gray. Yes!
Alicia Gray.
And now they trail by just 4.
Most of the time, Howard is looking to score. But right there, she smartly gives it away to someone with a better shot.
You know, they had to foul to stop that clock. That's really the enemy in this situation.
Yeah, and who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range.
Maybe knock down a 3 or 2, who knows?
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Outside Howard. From outside, off the mark. And now we've got the intentional fouls.
No choice but to foul there, but she's probably the last player they want to send to the line.
Yeah, but they didn't have the time to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Yeah, and that's a good point. They just could not waste any more time.
So the Aces win it. A confident win and one where they clearly show the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt